upon a time, there was a lovely mortal woman named Alcyon. She, as most lovely mortal women did, caught Zeus's eye, and so he decided that she had to be his bride. They had a baby and they decided to name him Hercules. Hera, as in most cases of Zeus's affairs, was mad, of course. She sent 2 serpents into the baby's crib to kill him, which failed almost immediately, because, little did Hera know, this baby was destined to be the strongest mortal of all time. When he looked at those snakes, he took his pudgy little baby hands and strangled them right then and there. So much for peaceful playing.
That I did. I was such a strong baby. I was always up for a good fight. I was born to strangle things. Me heel couldn't ever hurt me.
I knew I should have done it myself. You just can't trust snakes these days with your handiwork anymore.
Anyway, Hercules was destined from that young age to do 12 deadly labors for atonement after this.
Blah, blah, blah. You're a mistake. Blah, blah, blah. Your wife isn't even a demigod. Blah, blah. And no, it... Blah, blah, blah. My least favorite stepson. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Enough.
Ow!
Dog. Ah. That's pretty good. It's still good. Oh no, my only children. You did this, Hera.
My goodness, you always blame me for everything. Blah, blah, blah. Perseus is better than me. Blah, blah, blah. My favorite stepchild. Blah, blah, blah.
My precious grandbabies! What have you done? This is... You must complete 12 deadly labors to atone for your sins.
You don't get to boss me around. I'm supposed to be the king.
Well, I'm actually king.
Hercules, you have to do these labors. It's the law.
Won't be if I were king.
Who knows? Maybe you'll end up a hero. You want to be a hero, don't you?
I'll do it.
It's not like you have a choice.
So what exactly will I be doing?
You must defeat the Nemean lion.
No big deal. I can do that.
When will this be taking place? I need to know when to get my popcorn ready. I need to get rid of this sinful Mausoleus pest as soon as I can.
Tomorrow at dusk. Call her. So Hercules traveled the grueling journey to the place where the Nemean lion was living. Of course, as ascendant up the mountains to the battleground, he barely broke a sweat. He was no infirmous fool like the other challengers. He arrived in all his glory.
All right. Get on with it. I want to get to the part where he gets devoured by the lion.
Right. So this Nemean lion was huge, and it had monster-like abilities. It had impenetrable skin, so no arrows could pierce him. Igator invincible. But in the lion's attempt to tear at Hercules, he just settled here and ready.
Come at me, lion.
Roar! During the fight, there was a loud fragor, and Hercules blocked off the entrance to the lion's cave and brawled it to death.
Are you serious? I can take you mortal any day.
Furtive, Hercules charges at the lion. The beast becomes more and more solicitous. As he approaches Quat, he says in a magna voice,
I wouldn't be sure about that.
Tom, that moment of glory, he put the dead Nemean lion on his back like a king.
I agree. This is pretty uncomfortable.
Pretty gross if you ask me.
Yeah, sure, buddy. I wouldn't think I was so madness yet. You got 11 more tasks to go. So, I wouldn't count on survival. Oh, I mean,
To be continued!